the farthest one down is the newest class.
Can you see me now?
The most upcoming class.
Can you see me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. Let me let you go. Bye. All right. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Oh, all right. I'm just getting everything set to go. Sorry about that. I tuned into the wrong link. Go me. I really honestly have zero technical skills here, but I know how to make you work out, so that's why I'm here. In any event, I am here now. So I see a lot of you guys are here. Awesome. This is kind of cool because I get to work out with people that some of you I've never worked out with before. Some of you I have, and now you live other places, so it's kind of neat. So thanks for tuning in. Julie, you may want to text Summer if you guys are on here and you see friends that were supposed to be here and are not. Please message them. I did the same thing. I know somebody else did where I clicked on the link to this upcoming Saturday's class rather than today's. And obviously that took me to the wrong place. Somebody else was there with me. So I don't know if other people are there now too. In any event, that may be what's going on. So my classes will all be posted on YouTube to watch the videos later, the recordings later. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I'll try to get you guys using different pieces of equipment, stuff that can challenge you and things that you have just around the house that you already have, so that it can be accessible to everyone. My suggestion for today's class was that if you don't have any hand weights, any dumbbells, a good solution is a water bottle. Okay, some of you brainy guys, I didn't have time to, because I'm last minute trying to figure out technology, to look it up. Anybody know how much a full of water bottle weighs? I want to say it's 1 and something pounds, but I could be wrong. But if you guys know that, if you brainy people know that, share away. But I had other suggestions like filling it with sand. That's a great one that I always suggest to clients who are going on vacation during the summer and stuff like that. We know you have water bottles. We know you have sand. That's why you went there. So it's a great way to make some hand weights. And if you know how to use them right, you can get a really good workout with very small weights. You could fill it up with something metal, like, nuts, bolts, anything like that that you might have around too. So get creative, but we'll need that today. A pair, so 1 or 2 of those, even if you just have one, a lot of stuff we're going to do just needs one. A mat or a towel to lay on the floor. And your bar in here is always going to be a chair. I assume you guys don't have ballet bars at home, or else probably wouldn't need me, but maybe you need me for motivation. But I just use a chair for my bar. So whenever you hear me use the word bar, that's what I'm talking about. Something that's stable, obviously no wheels, anything like that. Make sure you are cleared to exercise. If you have questions about things, let me know, because I know I'm not there to help you guys to, get technique and form down and everything like that. Okay, cool. Okay, I see Kiana has fixed that. Thanks, Kiana. It's never good. It's obviously a mistake other people are going to make when the person teaching the class ends up in the wrong place. Uh-oh. Well, we all have strengths and weaknesses. Okay, guys. You may have seen in my comments, the music, it does not come through well on here. There's licensing stuff and things like that as well too. But I am playing music that I can hear myself because it helps me to work out. It helps me to keep a tempo, things like that. I typically will play the Barre Intensity, Barre space intensity playlists available on Spotify. So I mentioned that in my comments. If you've got Spotify, you can look into that. Any music is fine with an appropriate tempo that you enjoy, or you can work out with no music at all. So I don't like that because I hear my old lady joints crunching. So I like to have music on. All right, let's get this party started, my friends. So I'm going to get my music going. Please, if you guys are having a hard time, please let me know. Hearing me, sorry. I hope you have a hard time exercising. I'm definitely here to make sure that happens. Okay. I mean that in the best possible way. Let's start off by getting warmed up. So you can move your chair off to the side. We're going to be using our chair a lot for balance in here today. So let's start off with some heel lifts. Bring your heels together and lift your toes. Let's see, I'm going to step back so you guys can see me. Lift your toes and rotate through the thigh bone to open up the heels. We're going to start with a little heel lift up and down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. I want you guys to think about as you're doing this motion, keep going, really using the muscles below your shoulder blades to pull them down away from the ears so we don't get shrugging and hunching up. Now, I want you to bring the feet into a parallel position and feel the same thing right here. Good. So we think a lot about posture as we're working our upper body. Take it up, hold it. Now, stay right where you are. I'm going to move around a lot to show you guys different things. If the heel lift is too much in this class, you can have it anywhere you want, including right down on the ground. Bring your heels down, shoulder width apart, and let's do a nice squat. So anytime I do a heel lift, that's always just optional for you. Now, option is to add a little heel lift right here. Lower, lift. Now, from the side, you can see my hips are pushing back so that my knees stay behind my toes. Let's really open up through the hips. Sink down low, hold it right here. Little pulse. So you see that pulse is coming through my hips and not through my knees. I'm back, reaching fingertips forward, pulling shoulders back and down. Come up to the top again. Bring your feet back into that V position. We're going to start by stepping to the side and then the center. Good. Ooh, let me move into a place where you guys can see me. So I'm stepping out into that second position plie, or that wide knee bend. And I'm going to show you guys what this looks like from the side in just a second. Stop here, hold it here, little pulse down in the plie. Now from the side, the key here is tucking the hips under, closing the rib cage off. So you can see now, different than my squat, my knees are pushing forward and a little bit wide. Can you guys see that? Now we're going to make that different by taking this into a plie squat. Shift the weight back so your feet are about in the same position. I'm only scooting around here so you guys can see me, but you might not be able to tell very well. I'm going to show you from the side. Now I'm hinging forward. Yeah? Maybe you add the little heel lift right here. lift. Heel lift is harder to do when we're wider, like we are right here in this plie squat position. Let's drop down, and you can bring those legs even a little wider. Push the knees back towards the wall behind you. Oh, don't fall over. That's actually not part of the workout there. Shift to the side if you want. Bring your hands towards the floor. Totally fine to be right here. Let's shift. Really opening up, lengthening through those inner thighs before we get started. All right, great job, guys. We feel warm? I hope so. So we're actually going to use our chair for a little bit of balance with some of the stuff that we're going to do with the weights. So this is your time to grab one of your little weights. I'm never going to tell you guys how much weight to take. That's totally up to you. A lot of this stuff is about posture. So if you feel yourself shrugging, you're feeling your neck, you get too tired, just stop. You can use empty hands. This is where you can use your water bottle, your magic water bottle. Don't be surprised if you get tired without even having a weight or a really light weight. I was very humbled by the teacher training that I did with this class. So get that ready to go. I'm going to bring myself a little variety. I'm probably going to be moving around a lot because I have no idea how I'm going to fit on the screen here. So let's start off. I'll have you guys mirror image me. So I'm going to be saying rights and lefts, and I'm going to be talking about your rights and your lefts. So let's stand with the chair to your right. You can grab your dumbbell, your water bottle, whatever it is that you're using. Okay. We're going to hold on to the chair for a little bit of balance. Your left arm just down at the side. And we're going to start with a little heel lift. Parallel position. Keep going, guys. I'm just trying to find a good spot where you guys can see me. Okay, so right now I have my feet parallel position. Even right here, I'm going to start to think about my core engaging. Now we're going to add in a front raise with your left arm in a second. The left elbow stays straight, and we try to bring the left hand up level with the shoulder as we lift the heels up. Ready? Here. Lift. Lift. Good. I'm going to show you guys this movement from the side. You can see I'm pulling that straight arm up. I'm stopping right at shoulder level. I'm never shrugging the shoulder up. Never shrugging the shoulder up at all. So this takes a lot of work from the muscles kind of right around your bra line, right in between your shoulder blades. Those muscles really have to draw those shoulder blades down away from the ears. Let's take it up. Hold it here. If you need to drop the weight, drop the weight. Again, I'm just about shoulder height. Up on the heels if you need to. Drop those heels down. I'm doing a little rotation through my shoulder, not just through my elbow. Rotate, palm up, palm down. All right, are we starting to feel the shoulder burn? Even those of you guys with the water bottles? I'm realizing that last time I had to change out of my black yoga pants because I blended into my floor like a chameleon. I didn't think about being a chameleon with the back wall. All right. Okay. Leave the palm up. Drop the heels down together. We're going to come into that plie position. And we're going to plie down as we reach forward. Down, down, up, up. Okay, I'm going to show this movement from the side. Down, down, up, up. It's that narrow plie. It's a very small movement. And I'm pressing my hand forward like I'm offering somebody a tray of something and then taking it back. Let's pick up the pace. Single time. Lower. Lift. So this is called our bicep reach in bar. As I'm pressing forward and pulling back, I want you to think, oddly enough, about loading the bicep. The top of that arm right there. The epitome of our guns, if you will. Woo! How are we feeling? We feeling the shoulders as well too? How about that inner thigh? Drop it down. Hold it here. Little pulses down with the legs, with the hips. Little reach forward. Tiny. tiny. We're just moving both things about 2 inches. I am definitely feeling it in the arm. I'm using a 2-pound weight. Oh, the humility is good for us. And a few more. We're going to take the work to the back of the arm and the tricep. Ooh. Go ahead, come up from this. Bring your feet. Parallel position. Hand is going to just be for balance. We're going to bend forward. Pull the elbow up. I'm going to show you guys from the side. I bend forward, pull the elbow up, and a tricep extension. So to get my tricep, the back of the arm working, I have to have my upper arm parallel to the floor. This is what our bodies like to do. That's how the tricep likes to cheat. So I'm just holding on for balance, and you'll see why in a few minutes here, a few seconds, because we're going to get our heart rate up, and we are going to start to work the legs a little bit more by moving the leg that's closest to the chair back into a tap. But the work we're looking at getting into is on that standing leg, that leg that's away from the chair, the same side as the arm that's working. It's going to look like this. I'm tapping behind me. In this case, it'll be you're standing on your left leg, your left arm's doing the work, and your right foot is tapping. You see how still I am in this leg? And I didn't come out, right? I stayed down. So there's a lot of work happening right here. I'm light and airy in this moving leg. And everything's nice and still. And if that's too much, you just stay right here. It's a perfect place to be. Oh, are we starting to feel that standing leg? Woo! And a few more. We're going to switch gears. And we're going to come into a seating position. But first, take it back here. Little reach, 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 reach. Really push. Balance your weight in this leg. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow! Ow, right? Standing on the leg that is by the chair, okay? We're going to do a reverse lunge with a bicep curl. So let's start off with just our curl. Now this time we're going to be moving your left leg, okay? So we're going to take it back into a lunge. Nice reverse lunge. Keep going, guys. I got to move back. So you guys just keep going. You keep going until I tell you otherwise. Now, everybody's holding on for balance. So let's take it 2. Little knee lift. Keep going. I'm going to show you from the side. My knee lift, it's a soft bend, okay? Now, if you want a little bit more, let's take it 2. A long kick. Your goal here with the long kick is to get that knee straight. This is some dynamic lengthening through the hamstring, which is good news because we are going to be picking on that muscle. Woo! How are we doing, team? 8 more. Nice job, guys. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Good stuff, right? By that, I mean bad. All right. Come to the other side. Switch hands. So now it's going to be your left leg, your right hand. Okay, feet. Parallel position. Lift and lower. Those heels. Got the tape lines on my floor. Woo! Okay. As we lift and lower, let's bring in that right shoulder. Sweeping up, shoulder height, and then right back down. So again, we're working through the front of our shoulder, but I'm thinking a lot about my posture muscles. If the heel lift is too much, keep moving with them on the floor. You got options, guys. Giving up, quitting. That's not one of them, though. All right, take it up, hold it here. Little rotation. Again, I'm creating that rotation through my shoulder joint itself. Woo! Are we feeling this? Keep the palm up. Bring the heels down and together. Okay? Bring the elbow down at your side. We're going to plie. Down, down, up, up. And we're going to add that little bicep reach, just like we did on the previous side. I am curious to know if you guys have resistance bands at home. I want to do some classes for us with some bands. Maybe I'll come up with some stuff with alternative options either way. All right, lower and lift. Now your legs are a little bit more warm. So with this plie, maybe you're able to sink a little deeper. But I'll tell you what, not at the expense of this, and not at the expense of your heels lifting off the floor either. As we do this plie, they stay down, right? I'm not going to let that happen to get that little bit more movement. Take it down, hold it, little reaches with the arm forward as you pulse the plie down. But yeah, as we warm up, we stretch, we lengthen those muscles, we're able to get a little bit more range of motion. Woo! How was that? Good, right? Okay, so we're going to bend forward at the hips, bring the elbow up, tricep extension for this side. So again, my weight's in my heels here too, right? A lot of us like to do what I call the down elevator, push the knees forward, drive the hips back, bring that elbow up so that the arm is parallel to the floor. Now your inside leg taps back. Yeah, as we extend. Keep the neck nice and long. So my weight is all in this leg. Remember, if you need to, you don't have to move that other leg at all. But what it's going to do is help drive your heart rate up and give you a great butt workout in the standing leg. Are we feeling that? Yes? Woo! Hang in there, team. Almost two. Those little lengthens, those little reaches for our tricep. Are you ready? Take it back. Reach, reach, reach. Oh boy! Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy! Okay. Now we're going to be moving this inside leg. Oh, wait, was I doing that? Yeah, sorry, this leg. This leg. So, switching the work up a little bit. We're going to do a little bicep curl. And then we're going to take this leg back on the move as we curl, as we come down into that lunge. I don't know how close I'm coming to hitting the back wall of my room. Okay, now if you can, soft bend in the knee. One cool thing I like about the kicks we do in ballet, a lot of the movements we do, is we're simultaneously strengthening and lengthening. Can you give me that long kick, straight knee, long leg? Drive the heart rate up. Feel the hamstring lengthen. And good job, guys. Whew. How do we feel? Good? All right. I want us to come down to our mats. All right. Time for some core training. And got a special treat for you down here too. We're gonna have some work here for the glutes. Doing one of my favorite things. All right. First though, let's get some planks out of the way, shall we? All right. Whew, let's come on down. You've got options. When we're working our core, it's all about feeling this and not feeling a thing in your lower back. If you start to feel your lower back, I need you to modify your approach. Okay, so we're going to start off with a plank from the elbows. All right, ground into the floor. Now you can stay on your knees like I'm showing, or if you've got it in you, lift those knees up. But it's probably not a very good shirt to show this. I'm going to tuck it in real quick so you can see that I'm not sagging down. I'm lifting up nice and strong. Bigger challenge, we're going to pike the hips up. I'm not pushing through my forearms or with my elbows. I'm drawing my hips up, 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 using the abs. Good. If you're on your knees, just stay on your knees. It's a beautiful place to be. Okay, come back to the center. We're going to rotate to the side, back to the center, other side, alternating side to center. Now this rotation you can do from the knees. Let's put it all together. Pike up the middle and down to one side. Pike, center, other side. Move at your own pace. Maybe you want to do this move a little more slowly. Maybe you need the break. Maybe you need the break here. Do you? This is your body, your workout, your challenge. Everything should be fired up right now. Yes? Are we feeling everything fired up? Woo! Almost to our break. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Give it a quick little release. All right. We're going to pick a little bit on the arms because I know we didn't get too much of that with our last stuff, right? We didn't get enough. Okay, so we're going to do a push-up for the triceps. I'll probably show you from the front and from the side. So my hands are right underneath my shoulders, okay? And I'm going to bring my elbows in close to the side. Most of us are going to be on our knees here, or if you need something even easier, drop the elbows to the floor, keeping your weight in the hands, okay? But if it's possible, you're going to come down through those hands. And you're welcome to do these from the toes if you've got that. Singles. So imagine your upper arm is hugging the side of your body. You're feeling this work through the back of that arm. Woo! Good job, guys. Give it a quick little release. I see comments popping up, and I don't know if it's just, oh yeah, you guys are just dying. Okay, good. All right. Arms, you started to feel them again, right? Good. Let's say thank you and goodbye to the arms with one last little plank here. We're going to come up to the hands this time. Now, if you need to, you can be right there. Or you can even come up here. You do you. We're going to be walking our hands forward and back. Nothing moves except for the hands away from your body as we reach forward, 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 back, back. Switch which hand starts the motion. Now, here's what I don't want to see. Here's what we like to do. See how I'm following my hands? This is super hard from your knees, guys. I want your hands to leave your body instead. And the further away from your body you send those hands, the more abs you have to use, but also more of those shoulder blade muscles, right? Because when we reach forward, our body loves to shrug, and it's going to want to do that right here with this exercise too. Let's take it forward. Your biggest reach forward. How far can you go? Pull everything in. Pull the shoulder blades down. Breathe and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, tricky. This is good for me. It's me watching my own technique. Okay, so we're going to do one of my barre favorites. It's an exercise that I like to call pretzels. Let me see where I need to move this. We're just going to be using our yoga mat. So I want you guys to have a seat on your booty. I'm probably going to do a lot of moving around to show you guys different angles. Stay where you're at once I get you set up, and then just watch me. Okay, let's start. You'll again mirror image me. Left leg forward. I want your left shin parallel to your mat, okay? Pressing the knee towards the ground. Your right leg, take the knee, lift it up, and pull it so that it's alignment with your hip, not in front of it, okay? And your right foot is just directly behind. We're going to take right hand to left ankle, left hand to the floor by the knee. And in the back leg, we're going to lift and lower the foot from the floor. Let me show you this from the side. Just like this, okay? Now, I'm really pivoting and rotating around that thigh through the hip socket. So this is getting into our glutes. Now, I know there's some of you at home looking at your legs saying, and it's not lifting, right? What's the secret? What's the trick? It takes both strength and flexibility. So if you do not get any lift or clearance off the floor, that's okay. The question I have for you is this. Are you feeling it? Yeah? Because even if right now I switch, right now I'm choosing to not lift my leg, but can you guys see my butt muscles clenching? That's called an isometric exercise. Take it up, hold it, little pulses. So you should be feeling this deep in the hip. Maybe you feel this a little bit down by your hamstrings. If you're really weak in any of these muscles, they may try to cramp up on you. Take stretches, take breaks, whatever you need to do to keep you going. 4, oh, my leg is trembling. And drop the toe to the ground. Same body position, stay upright, don't lean too much, and this position doesn't change. Now we're gonna lift and lower the knee. It's kind of like that front knee is wagging. Keep going, I'm gonna show you from the side. So nothing changed with your body position at all. You just anchored the foot so that now I'm lifting to form this gap between my knee and the floor. And again, I'm thinking about these back glutes. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I don't understand what Melissa's talking about. This is so easy. It's not that you're really superhuman strength there. It's just your technique. The technique is everything about not just doing things safely, but effectively. As I'm lifting this leg up, I'm activating my body to keep it forward, because if I just rock like this, now I'm not isolating the muscle group that I'm after. How are you guys feeling? Anybody have a hard time getting the knee off the floor? Now you wait, because when we go to the other side, we're going to do both sides, you're going to really feel a difference in your strength and then in your flexibility. Love it and hate it. Take it up, hold it. Little pulses. How small, controlled, and isolated can you make that? It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, hang in there with me, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Okay, keep the leg exactly the same. Take your hand that's on the ankle to the floor in the center of the shin. This hand's off to the side, so I'm dropping down a little bit more. Okay, stay where you're at. I'm just going to show you guys from the side what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this shin parallel to the floor. as I lift, and I'm not doing a very good job of that, and lower the entire leg. There we go, off the ground. Now I'm leaning forward a little bit more, but I'm not doing this, right? That's super easy. I love it. Nope, I'm gonna isolate. I'm gonna isolate. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck, and dance. We work our hardest to make everything look easy. I want you guys to do that right now. Right now, take it up, hold it up. Oh, devil. Some of you guys know what's going to happen here. We're going to straighten the knee and bend. Now, notice how my upper leg is staying nice and still. It's not just flopping around like it super wishes that it could. 8, 7, almost there, guys. 6, feel the burn. 5, if you can't do this, just lift. 4, as much as you can. 3, as high as possible for you. 2, 1. Oh, that was ugly there towards the end. Oh, take that ankle, cross it over the knee. The good news is while we work this other side, it's going to get kind of stretched out when it's in the front. Oh, I can see there all day. But we got to move on. Okay, so now we're going to do the reverse. So now we're taking our right shin parallel to the mat. How'd you guys like that? Is that anybody's first time with pretzels? Take your left knee, pull it back so that it's at the level with your hip and your foot is behind. We're going to hold onto the ankle and then hand right in front of the knee. Stay where you're at. I hate having to turn to show you guys because then I actually have to do it. I have to do it correctly. It's also disappointing. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get myself onto my limited padding here in a way that my body likes it. There we go. All right. Now, one thing I want you to start to pay attention to as we get into the work on this side is what, if any, differences you feel from one side to the other. Most of us are not nice and even. Maybe it's because of an injury that you had before. Maybe, I'm going to show you guys from another angle too, because it's funny to me on that thing. Maybe that's helpful. Maybe you've had an injury. Maybe you played a sport that made you use your body a little bit uneven, yeah? That's the case for a lot of us. Moms, yeah, carrying the kids around on one hip. Ready? Take it up, hold it up, little pulses. Pulse, pulse. Yep, that's right. I said you guys are all crooked. Ah! I like it when you guys emoji me the little fires. I can see those across the room. And I agree! I don't know if I could see a middle finger emoji across the room, but Kathy Johnson's on. She'll show it to me. I love it. Okay, are you ready? Set the toes to the ground. Lift and lower. So I feel huge differences on this side, on this leg, or I'm sorry, in this exercise, one side to the other. A lot of that's flexibility. So I feel my range of motion restricted in different areas. We often think about flexibility as something that's crucial for staying safe, for avoiding injuries, for dealing with injuries, and it is. But the part that we often overlook is that flexibility is actually important for your optimal athletic performance. If I am not open through range of motion, I am losing the ability to use different muscle fibers through that range of motion. Take it up, hold it, little pulses, up, up. Wow. How are we doing on this side, guys? This is my weaker side for sure. So just smile, pretend like none of this is happening. I got you, baby. Woo! I'm singing my music. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Okay. So now, and I'll show from a different angle for you guys. We're going to lift and lower the entire leg. Oh, I'm sorry. You should move your hands center of the shin and off to the side of the knee. So there's a little bit bigger lean in your body, just like that. Just like this. Trying to lift the leg so that the shin is parallel. So you guys should be feeling tons of work. And the glutes. Yes? This is the hardest thing about this for me is I cannot hear you guys cry. I don't know if I think it's a bad thing for you actually, because if I could see you crying, then it starts to evoke a little empathy in my heart. Not much, but a little bit. And I can't now. Only empathy for myself. Oh, are you ready? Hold it up. Straight, bend. Oh. Stay with it, guys. I don't look at me, Emma. Save me. Save me. There's no being saved. Almost there. 4, big press. 3, good control. 2, and 1. Oh! It's terrible. Put your ankle over your knee. Ah, I can't do it. Sit up. I think our butts just got like awesome all at once with that, right? Good answer. Okay, come on up. Oh. Okay. Back to our chair we go. And you guys, we're going to take one of our weights with us for behind the knee. Now, if you do not have like the water bottle, I'm not sure. You know, some of you guys may be able to snatch it behind your knee, but it might be slippery. Another thing that you can always do to increase the challenge here would be just to hold a towel, because a lot of what you're going to get out of using the weight behind your knee is this, I've got to keep the hamstrings activated to hold it in place kind of a phenomenon, more so than the amount of pounds that are present. But whatever you got, towel, weight. I always bring myself options for when I want to move out and go for the easier option. I can. Okay, so I'm trying to think of how I want to show this. I guess I'll show it from the side. So let's start off with that behind your right knee. I'm going to be standing all kinds of weird areas, okay? And we're going to come next to our chair. So we're going to be really leaning into this sucker. You're going to bring this behind the leg. And I want us to lean forward. Find a comfortable position. And we're going to do a little press back. Good. So I'm really kind of leaning forward quite a bit right here. Now, if this is too much, take the weight out, take the dumbbell out of there, take the water bottle away, take the towel away, and just move with the leg. Because your leg is what really weighs the most right here, right? But do you feel the activation through the back of your thigh caused by having to hold on to this dumbbell? A lot of times in class when I have people hold things behind their knees like this, what happens is they keep dropping them. They think it's because of their magic pants or something like that, but really what's happening most of the time is that hamstring's weak, and so it's just letting it go as we lift it back. See, I got to demonstrate something that gave me a break. Terrible, terrible. Okay, I'm dying. Are you dying? Let's take this up, hold it, little pulses. All the misery, this I know, girl, I know. Oh, Melissa told me don't worry about it. Woo! Woo! Can't go without bar. Okay. Keep the weight here, okay? You guys stay right where you're at. Don't move. I'm moving because I want you to be able to see me from the other side. You didn't move a bit. You're just saying, please get to where I need to go. And keep standing there. Keep standing there. I'm sorry. If you need to, you can set the weight down at any point in time, because here's what we're going to do. Slight, almost a little bit of a single leg squat, okay? So it's just a tiny bend, but I'm pushing my butt back. I'm not doing this. Not driving the knee forward. The knee is bending. Ah, but I love it. Are you loving it? Yes? You should feel it a lot right here. That hamstring should be crying as well too, though. Ooh, my glutes. 2, 1. Ow! Youch! That was special. Okay. How are we doing, guys? Good? Okay, I'm going to move my chair back to where it was. So we can stand. You should have had that behind your right leg. Yes? I believe so. Okay. Yes. So let's take your left leg forward, and we're going to take our right leg back into a curtsy lunge. Oh, let me move a little bit. So again, left leg forward. That's the leg we were just going crazy on. Take the right leg back. And now for a curtsy lunge, I'm just going to cross behind to change lanes. So wherever is comfortable for you, we're going to start down, down, up, up. So one of the keys here is that I'm keeping my hips squared to the front of the room. My feet are in this parallel position, and I've got a 90-degree bend in the front and the back knee. Keep going, guys. I'm just showing you guys from different angles. Let's pick up the pace, singles. So you can see from the side, you really couldn't tell that I crossed my legs, right? I'm not here. This is what a lot of us like to do. Crowd out our lunge. I'm literally taking that big step back and just a little bit to the side. So back and to the side, just like this. And then I square everything off forwards. So it's not a big cross behind. That's the other thing I see people do, is make a huge cross, and they can't square anything up to the front of the room. Lower, deeper, bending through the back knee. Now you should be feeling the work in the front leg especially. Yes? Right in through here. Let's drop down low. Hold it at the bottom. Little pulses down. Good. Chest forward. Try to square the hips to the front. Weight is in the front heel. Back heel. Lift it up off of the floor. Woo! Yikes. Come on out of there. How do we do? Good, right? Okay. So we are going to face our chair now. You can be exactly where you're at still. We're going to do some squats. I feel like we didn't play squats much today. Feet are going to be parallel position, okay? Your comfortable distance away from the chair. We want to be able to hold on to it for balance. You should really be able to do this squat right now without using the chair at all. My hips are going back. Sometimes when we get holding onto the chair and bar, we start doing all this kind of garbage. It's weight back and up. Now, we're going to pick up the pace, singles, lower, lift. So I go faster, still with the same good control though. Maybe your squats are little squats, halfway there. Advanced folks, like my young developing athletes out there, shout out to my nieces, hips down to kneecap level for full recruitment, full engagement. You ready to fall in love with me all over again? Get down low, hold it, little pulses. Now, for this next part, you are going to need to hold on to the bar. You're going to need to hold on to it for balance. My super advanced folks who've been here a while, you can rely less and less on that bar. But right now, my weight's in my heels. Freeze right here. Feel the glutes. Keep the glutes feeling the same. We're going to lift and lower the heels. Up, down. So you can see I'm not pushing and lurching my whole self forward. Just lifting up my heels underneath me. And as I lift those heels up, I'm engaging through the calf. And this can be a tiny lift. Maybe it's no lift at all. Maybe you're coming all the way up to the tiptoes like me. Now, you can leave the heels down or up. We're going to squat. Ah! My legs are like quitting right now. They're like, no way. Woo! Okay. I can't really say knees behind toes because of how I'm arranged, right? But you can see I'm still finding that same spot I was at in my squat. I'm not pushing anything forward. It's back, back. You should feel the calves. You should feel the quads. Another word of note, and when we're up on our heels, keep going. Stack your ankle. Don't let this or this kind of sickling happen. Drop down low. Hold it here. Quick heel dance. Down. Nothing moves. Doesn't have to. Burning out those calves. 3, 2, 1. Ow! All right. Now, other leg. Other side. We're getting close to the floor, guys. Bend the knee. Left leg. Find that spot. All right. Flex the ankle. Press. Press. Hamstrings. Glutes. How are we doing, my friends? Woo! I'm feeling it. Now, word of note, sometimes where we end up feeling things the most is in that standing leg. So if that starts to happen to you, you're not crazy, you're not doing anything wrong. Woo! It's all involved. It's helping to hold, stabilize, balance. Take it up, hold it. Little pulse. Woo! Good job, guys. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. Keep it there. I'm just switching so it can show us what's next. Okay, little tiny single leg squat for that standing leg. And again, you can see me shifting my weight back. Oh no! Is anybody feeling the glutes? Such a tiny motion, right? But holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. I'm finding it. I'm feeling it. Woo! Couple more. Almost there. 4, 3. It's with control. 2, 1. Ouch! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Let's see. That's the right leg. Gosh, you guys. I'm really sucking. I don't have any idea what leg I had forward or back for the last time. Anybody? Somebody tell me. Okay, we were the left. Until somebody has the right answer for me, I'm just gonna have to reverse engineer this. So I did this the first time, and this, and then I kept him forward, so he came back. Okay, I believe it's this. Left leg forward, or this leg forward. You guys are on your own. I'm pretty sure I figured it out for myself. Nobody helped me, so. Okay, step back, cross it behind. 2, 2, down, down, up, up. Is this correct? Down, down, up, up. Were you guys mirror imaging me? I had, my right leg was back. Okay. So I'm on the right track. My right leg is forward. Thank you. You're on your other side. You're on your other side. Woo! Sorry, guys. It's a hard enough thing to do, but like with me having to move in 1,000 different directions, it's very difficult to remember. Instructor brain. All right, are we feeling the difference? I definitely know this is correct for me because I know how different my legs feel. Guess what, guys? After we're done with these shenanigans, we're going to be on the ground. Get down low, hold it, little pulses. Okay, feel the difference. Feel the work. Weight in that front heel, all about that forward hip. Woo! No giving up. Oh, yeah. Woo! Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow! Okay, let's give a nice stretch before we come down to the mat. Ankle over the knee, sink down to figure 4 stretch. You can take your elbow, press the knee down towards the floor. Whew. Good job, guys. Okay. How are we feeling? Good? All right. Okay, let's actually take with us that light weight. Let's see. We're going to do some bird dogs, some pointers. So option is to do this without any extra weight at all. I think I'll show you guys. Well, yeah, there's no good answer here. Okay, I've got the weight in one of my hands. And what we're going to do is we're going to reach forward, side, forward, and down. Forward, small motion to the side, and then down. I'm trying to keep everything from moving. Keep going, guys. I'm going to show you so you can see the amount of movement I've got going on here. So we're thinking about abs stabilizing everything. Reach. Take this one out, hold it here, go a little bit wider, and just hold. Pull everything in, lengthen through the arm, lengthen through the leg, all the way through the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, switch hands, switch sides. Okay, we reach out, wide, and down. Again, small, controlled motion. And my entire focus is on what is happening in between my rib cage and my hips. And honestly, in this case, my focus is on what's not happening there, and that I don't want any motion. That's one of the things that our core does. It stabilizes. We think about how it moves us for things like crunches, but that's not its biggest role. Take this one out. Long, wide, just hold. Lengthen. Feel even weight between the hand and the foot on the floor. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow! Tough, right? All right. Let's finish class today with a little bicycle crunch for the abs. Okay, we've got a lot of different options. So I'm going to point the toes and alternate, lifting everything up and down, up, down. I'm bringing the opposite shoulder, the front of the shoulder, towards the opposite knee. Now, if you can, you're right here. Everything up and down, little extension. My advanced folks, you keep lifted the entire time, trying to keep those legs just above the ground. Now at the top, make your knee stay right in front of your hip. It's going to want to collapse in like I'm showing right now. It's actually much tougher if I keep my knee right there and don't let it come any closer to my head. How are we feeling, guys? Woo! Now as I'm reaching the legs out, I'm making sure I keep the lower back down, and if not, I come right back here. This is our last few seconds of work, my friends. You can do it. Strong obliques. And done. Woo! Stretch fingertips to one wall, toes to the other. Nice job, guys. Hug your knees into your chest. And a little rock side to side. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. I appreciate you being here. Okay, bend one leg. Take the leg straight up in the air. And pull that straight leg towards your chest. Nice stretch through your hamstrings. Cross that ankle over the knee. Reach through. Pull everything in towards your chest. You can pull behind the leg, or if you've got a little bit more, front of the opposite knee. Keep everything crossed the same and let it fall to the side. For a nice twist hip stretch. Oh boy! Open up those hips. Did we get into the glutes today? And come back up to the center. Switch legs. Woo! Thank you guys so much for coming in today. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I'll be keeping these all posted, ankle over the knee, on our YouTube channel, The Dance Pavilion. We're an awesome place, so please come support us online until you can come into the studio with us to do a little partner dancing. It's awesome and awesome fun. And twist hip to the side. We do have a link where you can buy gift cards, or you can tip your teachers by making a donation. So feel free to do that, but it's appreciated and never expected. Go ahead and sit up for me. My main goal is to keep us active. Yes, me as well. Everybody likes to think, and there's some that perpetuate this thought process. Everybody likes to think that, oh, you're an aerobics instructor, personal trainer. It's easy for you. You love to work out. Oh, heck no, people. That's why I'm here. Because I wasn't doing what I needed to be doing without my job making me do it. And even then, still not something that a lot of us are really willing to sacrifice for. So it's tough for all of us. We all have our stuff, whatever it is, right? It's different for each of us. But it all boils down to one thing: excuses. Some excuses are pretty strong and powerful and real, you know? Some are just in our mind and easy to overcome, but we all have them. By making it here, whether it was live or by watching the video, you overcame some excuses. I think there's a lot of power to being present live if you're able to do that. Works well for our brain from my experience teaching, but it's all about keeping you active. That was my goal. Give you guys something to do. Obviously, I've not been able to go into the gym where I work, so you guys are kind of stuck at home and limited options and opportunities. Oh, so together, we can do this. We got it. We come out strong. Thank you guys so much for coming in. If you have questions, let me know. Yeah, hopefully you feel your butt got kicked. I like it. I like it a lot. Have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll see you back here Saturday, 10 a.m. for another bar. I'll announce on Facebook if I'm going to start other things too, because I'm probably going to start a few other classes too. So keep you posted. If you guys have requests or suggestions or any feedback, always welcome. So if you're not friends with me on Facebook, Melissa Munger, Munger, give me a friend request. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of your day.